Hi, I'm Dolapo.
And I'm Tachanda.
And we are talking about things no one told us as interior designers. No, about being interior designers.
So I'd say like some of the mistakes that we've made like early on, being too calculated, not taking more risks. For me personally as well is that for a long time, I really enjoy like working behind the scenes and meeting clients, etc. But being visible like online is something that, I don't love that, but it's something that I'm genuinely working on because I think in being invisible, it can be, it's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm here.
Do what you need to do. You're trying.
Yeah.
Whether this will be posted, we don't know. We recorded the content. We're trying. Anyway, for me, what mistakes did we make? Definitely agree with you. I think that maybe early on, we did allow timelines, like other people's timelines, to dictate what we did. And I think we always knew that this needs time, or there's a pace that works for us, maybe just our capacity, whatever it might be. We knew what pace works for us. And sometimes we did agree to just timelines, or we were just kind of under that. We allowed that pressure to get to us.
We always got it done.
Oh, sorry.
We always got it done, but there was like obviously a lot of burnout and a lot of stress
on the way.
And a lot of stress.
And it's worth it. The stress is worth it sometimes, but there's other times where it just wasn't worth it. It was as simple as just being honest from the beginning that this isn't going to work. Like, this is the time that we would really recommend. Trust us on this. And I don't think we were that great in the communication early days. But so maybe just a mistake that we made then. But we've learned now. We've always taken pictures of our work, but I think with time we've definitely seen the difference. We've taken the photography part really seriously, and just getting a photographer involved who's going to capture the work in the way that
in a beautiful
we really
way.
need them to. Because that's literally all we have. Once we're done and we've handed over the keys, we only have the picture for everybody to see. And it's made a big difference, I think, now that we do not compromise on the quality of those shots that we get now.
I do agree, because we do have some projects as well that we did take pictures, but quite a few that we didn't publish. But now that we have like really good professional pictures,
maybe just not being as proud of those shots, isn't it, from the past. Done a great job, but it's not coming through on the shot, whatever. But
it's been good to give that to a professional interior photographer who can
to pass on that, keep that going, that quality of work going. So we do get pushback sometimes on our designs.
I don't think it's been that intense in terms of the actual design. I think at times it has been challenging, but challenging in a good way. Because it's a merge of design functionality of what we think, and then also the actual client's habits. We get to learn a lot about how, our client in their home, how they function, how they, how they move around.
Psychology of design. So you're learning about businesses and how they operate, different trade, different industries as well.
And the individual.
The individual. And then if it's someone's home, you're just learning about how people function in their behind closed doors. So we kind of get the benefit of like combining the two, being better at understanding people, so that we can actually design a home that makes sense, or a commercial space that actually makes sense for them.
I think for the most part, we've been really blessed to have amazing clients. They are obviously difficult conversations that need to be had. I think in most projects, whether it's around finances, whether it's around a particular design, or whether it's about also like a misunderstanding around like sourcing or etc. And I think that we do deal with that, again, going back to how we are a duo. It's playing on our strengths, isn't it? Like we kind of play good cop, bad cop.
I think. And sometimes,
sometimes, but also just being personable, because if it's a residential project, this is their home. And we want to come in with like an understanding to say, like, we know you're making difficult decisions and we know you're spending quite a lot of money on this. And so just coming with understanding, but also clearly setting out boundaries as well. And then with like, for example, commercial projects as well, again, boundaries, being very clear. This is something that we also have learned along the way, that boundaries are very important, and just speaking out for sure.
Yeah, agree. I think an unglamorous part is, if we're being really honest, like we've juggled full-time jobs with a business, and we still are, to be honest. So, and we're proud of that actually, like how we've been able to not be afraid to start a dream and like do it, and not allow other things to stop us. We're bringing what we've learned in the industry, and that's actually helped us with our business, right? So, but the unfortunate part of that is like juggling the time can be very, very difficult. And it does mean that you work a lot into the night.
It's a 9 to 5 and then a 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7. It is 24/7.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us would change it. Like, I'm very grateful for my journey personally. We obviously see the future and we know where we're headed. So we're very happy to put in the work. But yeah, I would say that's pretty unglamorous. That's the part you don't really get to see.
It's going to get even more unglamorous, but it's very necessary. Yeah. I guess just us wrapping this up, what is one thing you're looking forward to? Yeah,
one thing I'm definitely looking forward to is exploring, or continuing to explore, the world of furniture and everything that's going to come with that, because that is something that we're working on, and hopefully opening our own bespoke furniture line one day. So very excited about that.
I'm really excied about that. I'm also excited about Mae.ko property as well. You know, helping more medium-sized brands to source their property, helping them alongside that journey, understanding like really boring leases or agreements.
Which is your background.
Which is my background, yes. That's important to know. Which is my background as a chartered surveyor. And then just taking them along that journey to then designing their space. I feel like that is going to be like so cool, like a full, like a 360,
of the Mae.ko experience.
Of the Mae.ko experience, I'm really enjoying the projects that we get to work on at the moment. Small projects for residential clients, the large projects where, for example, the 5-bedroom and 4-bedroom properties that we've worked with, including the ones where they're totally stripped away and we have to put back everything. But I think what I would love to put it out there and, start manifesting is, I would love for us to work more consistently with developers, like show homes, boutique homes. We've had a few conversations around well-being, and I would love to design a space where there are multiple needs required. So like whether it's like a neurodiverse space where it allows like sensories, etc. I would absolutely love that. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, same. And then I think for me, like you said, we've definitely enjoyed working on residential projects. I think just combining our interest in the world and not only here in the UK, I think we've really been looking forward to more opportunities to work with homeowners and even, like you said, developers outside of the UK. So like even across Africa and literally everywhere, but definitely a heart for Africa for sure. So that would be amazing, an amazing opportunity. And I think that's what I'm excited about. Yeah,
definitely.
Thank you for watching. If you would love to work with us or find out more about working with us, then please send us a DM or get in contact.
Thank you.
Thank you.